guys, it's me, Lailah Lynn, and I have something really special for you guys today. I was presented with the opportunity to interview Stephanie Johnson, who is the CEO of the dating social club Singles in the City, and she is one of the new stars of Lifetime's reality television show, Love at First Flight. Now, the show pairs couples together and has them travel the world together and decide at the end of the trip if they're going to get married. Here's a clip for you. Check it out.
I've been in 3 significant relationships. The last relationship, she had epilepsy, so she had a seizure. She's had seizures before. This time, she actually passed away. And that was like one of the hardest things I've ever had to deal with in my life. If any opportunity comes, like I prayed over it, and I was just like, take life by the horns.
Religion is huge to me. Jesus, he's my homie. That's that. And absolutely the person that I'm dating has to be on the exact same level. I'm at a great place in life. I just really want to share with someone who's equally as excited and awesome.
Hey, how are you?
How are you, Stephanie?
You doing?
So
Michael.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
It's actually a baby.
Yeah, this is my pet goat, you know?
Is it really your pet goat?
Nah.
Okay, I was like, oh my God, he's a farmer. When I realized he was just as confused as I was as to what the goat was doing there, it all made sense.
All right, so I don't know what's up with that goat, but let's get into this interview with Stephanie.
Hello, YouTube. My name is Stephanie Johnson. I am the female, I don't say the female lead, but I am on Lifetime's newest reality TV show, Love at First Flight, premiering March 20th, 9 p.m. Central Time.
And you're also the owner of, what's your shirt say?
Yes, Singles in the City. I'm also the Singles in the City founder and CEO, Stephanie Johnson.
So we'll get into your business, Singles and the City. But first, let's talk a little bit about the show, Love at First Flight. From what I understand, basically you're seeing if you're going to marry, you're being matched with a potential partner to see if after you take this trip around the world, if you want to commit to each other.
Absolutely.
All right.
That's right there.
So you finished filming the show. So at this point, you've already made your decision.
Absolutely. Decision has been made, yes.
So how did you get involved with the show?
Yeah, that is such a crazy question, and I really need a legit answer because I don't remember how I applied or how they reached out. I would like to say I get a lot of Instagram DM from production companies that say they think I have the answers to every single person in Dallas. So they're like, hey, send this to Singles. Interested. I looked it through, and I'm like, I'll apply. There's no chance I'm going to get it. No one's ever done the show before. Total fluke of applying for something with no backup plan. Like, literally, stick in the mud. You know what I mean?
So when you apply for it, do you remember if it specifically said that there's a chance that you might end up married at the end of the show?
It did say that.
It did.
All through and through. And I'm thinking, I don't know about the marriage part right now, but I am interested. I'm curious about the matchmaking process.
Yes.
And I'm curious about a trip around the world with a stranger. That my adventure side leaked out. My entrepreneur jumping off, I just jump and do things. So that part of me was like, peaks up, you know what I mean?
And it may have worked out for you. Just jumping into it randomly might have worked.
So yeah.
What were you thinking when you first met your match? What were you thinking?
When I first saw him, honestly, I was so happy that he was an African-American male. I just knew, because the show was so new and random, I'm like, there's no black guys going to apply to the show. I'm going to be with a white guy, which is all fine and dandy.
Right.
So I'm like, he's black, yes, we don't have to go through any crazy for traveling. I'm thinking about racial tension, all this stuff happening in the world today. I'm like, Lord Jesus, please be offended. So super happy he's black. Of course, he's handsome. Beard ministry was on point. He looked fantastic clothing-wise. I was like, okay, he's like a normal guy. He seems great.
When you first started talking to him, I want to know if you felt a spark with him.
I didn't feel a romantic spark, but I definitely felt like it was good energy. Like
good energy.
Like when he said I'm an entrepreneur, I was like, oh, great, he gets my grind. Like, that's kind of how. And then he told me he was West African, and I'm like, oh, I'm South American. So I was like, girl, yay, like we speak different language. So I was like, okay.
So where are you from?
My parents are from Suriname, South America.
Oh, okay.
So I'm Surinamese, and he's Liberian, West African. So we were like, yay, we're born in America, but we both come from foreign food and flip-flops. So very exciting.
Yeah, that's great. So the matchmakers, they really did their research.
She did. I remember going through the process earlier, through the casting. She's like, you need a leader, you need this. And I'm like, they don't really, it'd be nice if I ever got one. But she found a very strong, dominant African leader that, things worked out with. So it was good.
So that was on your, kind of like your checklist. Did they have you, I'm sure they did have you fill out like a checklist of what you wanted in a man?
Girl, it was beyond a checklist. It was a personality test, a year long. I mean, it took forever. It took forever for all this to be tested. If I was crazy or not, what would I do in life? And I mean, very, very extensive research was done psychologically, before me to even go on the show. So after all that, I told them what I wanted, and then they did the professional work and gave me something that they thought that I needed.
So how long were you actually traveling with him?
We were gone a little over a month.
A month? Okay, that's not long.
Single day, pretty much every hour. So I mean, everything's expedited and set through. But you're with this person. This is your new cell phone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, to me, taking a flight with that person, and especially long, like international flights, and then when you have it in the air, are we really going to be together? It just seems like a lot of pressure. Do you feel like that helped you in deciding if he was the one for you, or do you feel like that was a hindrance, maybe?
I think the pressure really helped us both because we're both very strong-willed, and we knew we were open for the same thing. Mm-hmm. So the fact that pressure, no pressure, we both have a really strong foundation in what we believe in separately, which equal the same thing. We were like, we know what we're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cameras or not, we know what we're doing. So that made it easier for me to be like, okay, stick with what you want to do and just do that.
So it sounds like two grounded people that decided to just take a chance. That's what it sounds like.
You can do that. Yeah. We like, we got work next month. Awesome. So it was good.
Yeah.
Was good.
And so, like you said, you're an entrepreneur. You have your business, Singles and the City. And I'm sure that probably, influenced you as far as dating him. Can you tell us a little bit about Singles in the City?
Yeah, so Singles in the City is a self-empowerment community for single and dating professionals that are looking to kind of think about going to a therapist and getting your whole life together while you're single instead of waiting until you got married to be a whole person and all this stuff. We're kind of hoping you do all of the groundwork. You know that you're never going to be a whole person, ever until you die. But at least try to knock out some of your walls while you're single. That's the whole point of Singles in the City. So community, everyone's always trying to be better, always trying to get help, travels, a family, the whole nine. So.
Yeah. So your business, Singles in the City, it works by membership?
So we're membership-based and monthly events in all the cities.
Okay. Can you give people a list of the cities that you're in?
Yeah, so Singles in the City is in Dallas, where we were founded, Austin, Los Angeles, Chicago, and Detroit.
And you're still expanding?
Still expanding, global expansion.
Okay.
If there's a Starbucks, there's a Singles in the City, eventually.
Okay.
All the way to the top. Why not?
And how long have you been running your business, Singles in the City?
I've been running my business. It'll be 4 years this June.
That's pretty good. Actually, it's amazing. It's not pretty good. It's amazing. So did you have someone basically kind of have to take over for you while you were gone on your 30-day trip? Yeah.
I did. I have staff, I call it 1.5. I have my publicist who does admin, does everything. And then, of course, there's my dog, my company mascot. So I left him behind. So they were in good hands. I think people didn't even know I was gone. So
how did it work as far as you're traveling the world with this person? Are you staying in separate hotel rooms? Are you staying in the same room? Did you have a choice? How did that part work?
Oh my gosh.
We have to ask.
No, we had a choice, and we opted to stay in separate hotel rooms.
Okay.
I'll leave that. So
okay.
We'll see what happens.
Is he based in your area?
He's not. He's out of state.
Okay.
He's out of state. So that's been interesting. He's not that far away, but he's definitely not in Texas. He's in Atlanta. I don't even know.
Oh, he's in Atlanta.
Our plane ride, but yeah, he's in
okay.
Atlanta.
I'm just trying to figure out if it's long distance. How long is the distance?
Yeah, it's not like he's in LA and I'm in New York. It's not crazy. It's a Southwest airline flight away.
So that wasn't a factor as far as evaluating him and as a potential partner. The distance wasn't a factor for you.
It was a factor, but I think that it's kind of like when people have a list and then everything's not going to be on the list, but you kind of got to go with what works for you.
Yeah, priorities.
Like, we can figure this out. You know what I mean? But you're not going to throw away everything for a plane ride.
So if things did work out, are you open to relocating? Like, would you relocate for love?
If it were not there, yes.
If it's not where you are.
I want out of the South. I'm ready to go to the West Coast, and that is like my next venture plan. So yeah, we're working through some things for sure.
Okay.
I'm from Detroit. So I went to Detroit, Dallas. I want to do LA. I'm just moving on. Then I'll wrap around and get 31. I got plenty of time.
Right. So you just want to travel. Let us know where we can reach you on social media.
For sure. Okay, so you can reach me on social media. I'm on Twitter at Stephanie. It's OHSTEFANIE. Same name for everything. Instagram, also Stephanie. Facebook page, also Stephanie Official. I think that's it. Singles in the City is where I live. www.singlesinthecity.com. Yeah, I think that's really it. Premiere is March 20th, every Tuesday night until May 22nd, 9 p.m. Central Time. Dallas will be having a watch party at some point as the season progresses, hosted by yours truly and maybe Michael. So I look forward to just the responses and, of course, your support for watching. I think it's the first of its kind. It's really, really great. The other couples are awesome. I look forward to seeing everyone's journey, not even it's 3 other couples, so I'm like, ooh, who did what? We weren't allowed to talk to them, so we don't know what happened. So everyone, high anticipation across the board. And
then you'll also be live tweeting the premiere?
Yes, I'm live tweeting the premiere, yes. So
okay.
I think it's going to be hot. I'm like, ooh, she did what? I want to talk about the other couples as well. I just want to know.
I want to know what your decision was, but I know, you can't say, but I really want to know between you and him, if you guys had the same decision, if maybe he wanted to marry you and you didn't want to marry him, or it was the other way around. But I'm going to tune in and I'm going to wait and see.
Please tune in and see. It was just, whatever happened was perfect. It was supposed to happen. It was good. So.
I feel like even whether you marry the person or not, I feel like something like that would be life-changing either way.
Absolutely. I'm saying, it doesn't matter. You went through this journey that no one else could. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's special how it even happened. I would have never met him. You would have never met me. When am I going to Atlanta? When you come into, New York, it's weird. So it's like, I think God put us in each other's lives for a reason. So we're hanging on to that.
Well, thank you so much for joining us, and we'll definitely be tuned into your show, and we will be following you on social media and seeing how this journey turns out for you.
Thank you so much. I look forward to you guys tuning in. Thanks again.
Thank you.